Yeah, I think that's oftentimes when people come to therapy, they might say, "Well, do I have to share with you my entire life story?" And my simple answer to that is a kind of a contradiction. It's yes and no. In order to understand your who you are, how you're presenting today, a lot of psychological treatments and therapists will like to understand how your life and how you were shaped over the course of your journey. And who you are today is not completely different than who you were 10, 15, 20 years ago, right? So it's important that when you're working here at BPG with the therapist, we try to get a overall picture of who you are. We want to understand how you are in your relationships. We want to understand how you are with your friends, at work, at home. And of course, we do these things not with the idea of making you feel uncomfortable or going on random tangents, but because we want to understand you as a person. Yes, there'll be times when you have specific issues that are very concrete, that are very, present focused, and we work with you on that. And we have psychological modalities and treatment modalities that deal with that very, very specifically. But in general, we want to help you become the most complete, authentic, and genuine individual where you're thriving, whether it's in your work, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's at home with your family, and most of all with yourself. And, this is not to drudge up everything from the past, but the past is part of your present. And a lot of times we go through life not even recognizing and understanding, why did I react that way? Or why do I think that way? Or why do I get concerned or I get triggered in this particular situation? And you can't understand any reason consciously or objectively that can make you feel that way based on the present situation. And that's very normal. And a lot of times what that is based on is of childhood experiences or early life experiences or attachment styles that you were developing with your parents or your primary caregivers, or early relationships. All of these components that might seem maybe indirect or random or not really relevant, or old, end up actually showing themselves in unresolved ways. And the work of therapy is to slowly and surely work with you to understand those impacts.